Meanwhile, President Duterte on Wednesday said his government is willing to face any inquiry into the deaths of hundreds of suspected drug dealers and users as human rights groups express alarm over extrajudicial killings. Duterte said in a speech at the National Police Office that, quote, "We are willing to submit ourselves for an investigation before anybody," adding some of the killings were carried out by drug gangs.
Upon my assumption, I had to do things here inside the PNP because I had to do it. I had no recourse, but it was a call of duty and nothing personal. Do not kill if you are not in danger of losing your life. If you cannot bring him to the police station, if you cannot place him under the control of the law, because that is your job, to arrest, which means to overcome the resistance. But if the resistance is violent, thereby placing your life in jeopardy, shoot and shoot him dead. Do not worry about cases. I will give you the lawyer. Why would the United Nations be so easy to be swayed? There are a lot of people, innocent women, child, young women, young men, old women, being killed elsewhere in this world without even saying the slightest justice. Understand that.
Now, Duterte, during his speech at the 115th service anniversary of the Philippine National Police in Camp Crame, mentioned how a certain senator had a lover who accepted drug money from the Bilibid prison in Muntinlupa. Though the president didn't mention a name, he said that the senator was an immoral woman who funded the house of her lover, and he was referring to Senator Leila de Lima.
When one day I will tell you that the hair driver herself, who was her lover, was the one also collecting money for her during the campaign. Here is an immoral woman flaunting, well, of course, insofar as the wife of the driver was concerned, it's adultery. Here is a woman who funded the house of her lover. And yet, we do not say any complaint about it. Those money came readily from drugs. The intercept between Muntinlupa and the driver were far beyond making sure that somebody was involved. But in fairness, I would never say here that the driver gave the money to her. But by the looks of it, she has it.
Meanwhile, Senator de Lima said she was taken aback by the statements, which she did not want to dignify. She said it was character assassination. Duterte made the remarks after the former Justice Secretary last week called for a probe into the extrajudicial killings under the administration's intensified anti-drug campaign. De Lima said that she wants to know if the operational procedures of the PNP, the PIDEA, and other law enforcement agencies are legitimate. In an open letter to the president, she also expressed hope that he would monitor the probe, citing reports that most of the killings were not even related to the campaign. An estimated 500 drug pushers have been killed in the war on illegal drugs under the Duterte administration, according to reports.